Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Okay, so what does my collective need to know? We've got get in a room, okay, and we've got fake friends in reverse and burning evidence, okay, and then we've got sex shop. So we've got fake friends, okay, burning evidence. This is linking to trafficking, fulfilling a fantasy, promiscuous, the local bike, okay. So the local bike, okay, is involved. The local bike is involved, alright. Everyone's been getting in bed with a local bike, okay, who is actually the local street rat. I don't think that anyone would ever investigate them. Okay, we've got police. Then we've got anger management, and we've got envy. We've got emotional intelligence in reverse. So they're all dumb. They're all dumb, says. They've been reactive abuse, gossip, drama, alright, smashing each other, wanting to kick masculine or feminine to the curb, smashing each other, local bike, street rats, local bum-bums, yeah, and here we've got even the neighbours, expectation, sudden wealth, and they're really dumb. They want you to play the mental health card. Don't listen to them, call them a nutter. Don't listen to them, call them a nutter. So they've got involved in taking hold of some sort of wealth. They wanted to be seen as like a privileged lady or something. Neighbours was paid to watch, or have been getting paid to watch. All been playing nutty bar games. Probably trying to poison masculine or feminine. Okay, label masculine or feminine, yeah, fake. Paid to falsify, and we've got high honour in reverse. So medical staff, okay, low vibrational, nurses, doctors, psychiatrists, healthcare workers have falsified medical records, okay, wrongfully labelled masculine or feminine as some sort of bad health, paid for this, high honour in reverse. So, high honour in reverse police force and medical staff. We've got prison, and then we have marriage. A married couple involved who are going to prison because of what they've done. So a married couple's been involved in taking hold of some sudden wealth, great fortune, okay? We've got adjudication in reverse. They paid a judge, alright, we've got theft, to cover up this theft. They journeyed towards a judge, okay, to cover up this theft, because fake friends, a married couple, and God knows however many others, wanted to take hold of this great fortune, okay, paid for some sort of immunity. A judge helped them, okay, corrupt coppers and corrupt medical staff who are dumb, alright. The street rats, fake friends, the local bike has been receiving money. They all wanted to come out of poverty with an ex, okay? So it was all taking gifts, splitting the money amongst themselves. Could have been trying to take masculine or feminine to toil or labour, something to do with masculine or feminine's line of wear. They've been fabricating evidence, okay? And they've all been working together. We've got concern 33, okay? So someone in this connection, either police, okay, lawyer, judge, solicitor, attorney, or medical staff, nurses, doctors, psychiatrists, all that type, coming to light. They've been like this since masculine or feminine was a child, very dumb. We've got a masculine who's in despair because didn't even think about appearing in court, alright, thought that they was going to get away with it all. They didn't even think that everyone they took a gift. Message of concern, male, female, and here's a corrupt courthouse, okay? So there could be some sort of court proceeding, a message, or everyone going to court, messaging each other, getting a room inside this courtroom, thinking, well, we'll all join together, and we've got coughing in reverse, and we have change, mature woman in reverse. So they wanted to bump masculine or feminine off, so they've been working together because they want to live a privileged life, okay, taking gifts and money under the table, and wanted to end masculine or feminine. And it's coming to light. It's coming to light. It's coming to light what they've been doing. They thought they'd be able to get away with this. And we've got a married couple who's linked into a corrupt funeral home, okay, who changes causes of death. Alright, they can be they just passed away. So they start fiddling with death certificates too. So fiddling with death certificates, they're losing their job, alright. Fake, with his sudden wealth, despair and an older masculine who works within a corrupt funeral home, paid to fiddle a death certificate, alright. So linking to an inheritance or insurance job as well, because they're trying to make money, maximum amount of money, any way, shape or form. They're in hiding, trying to avoid pending charges for what they've done. They've ruined their own lives trying to ruin yours or masculine or feminine's, prison time, and there's cracks in false reports. And in this connection we've got RAF, Navy, Army, Marine, who's a set of incubus, succubus, Jezebel, all lying, okay? Incubus, succubus, Jezebel, filing false reports from all angles, partying, celebrating, okay? And smashing around, burning evidence. We've got pals in all areas. They want revenge for what they've done wrong. Oh, it's making me feel sick. They want revenge for what they've done wrong, so they're very revengeful. Busted, raided. Very revengeful, very envious, okay? Very angry, can't cover it up no more. Hidden court proceedings you know nothing about, arrests are being made, and Masonic Lodge is being raided, investigated and raided for serious crimes. So it is linking to the Masons, okay? It's linking to the Freemasons. They're obsessed with taking your light and life. And we've got a child ender about to be caught by undercovers. So they could have premeditated trying to end masculine or feminine. Corrupt doctor and nurses paid to PERSON, masculine or feminine, to death. Trying to stop you from working as a form of control, okay? So keep traumatising masculine or feminine, okay? Keep trying to end masculine or feminine. All these street rats, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, sentenced for severe crimes. Pure greed, mammon, wealth. We've got phone calls. So phones, video calls and messages recorded, they'll be charged. They're all getting charged. Tricked everybody into their own demise. So everyone's been tricked into their own demise. Didn't expect you to be so powerful. Meaningless, small talk, small-minded. So they are emotionally intelligent. They're very small-minded, weak, pathetic fools. The street rats, for the streets, look. Greed, networking for the goals. We all need to keep digging because they're all a set of bums. They thought they could outsmart you and set you up. So trying to set masculine or feminine up, the crimes they've not committed, so they could just get away with everything. They've been making deals with the devil. Severely corrupted hometown, community, country, state is severely corrupted. And here's the paying neighbours. Paid neighbours to watch you and report back to them. Ugh. Archangel Michael, stop them. So could have tried to end masculine or feminine's life, or quite possibly a child or children's life, okay, to cover up, because they're just getting more and more sinister the more these corrupt officials just let people join in and steal, rob the life out of people and end them because they're from the RAF, Navy, Marines, okay. Corrupt lawyers, judges, solicitors, attorneys, corrupt coppers, corrupt medical staff, hospital staff, and corrupt funeral home. Officials bribe BLOOD money to not investigate crimes. So it was all getting bribed with stolen money to not investigate. We've got scare tactics carefully planned. And judge is hiding documents in Masonic Lodge. This is probably why this Masonic Lodge is being investigated and raided. Try to force you to come back by using dark spell work. So this could be a friend, a family, or an ex who's tried to force masculine or feminine to come back to them using dark spell work because they want power and dominion. All attacking each other, blackmailing each other, grassing. They want to go on the run. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. They send their lovers to attack you. And we've got suing the government. And made deals with the devil they could not keep, still trying to bring an ending to yours, masculine or feminine's life. Cyber stalking, hacking. Again, Freemasons are getting sentenced and charged. Wanted to be ranked by the devil in hell, low rank cranks. And then we've got churchgoer. So it's linking to a church. Churchgoer using spell work on you. Then we've got their children will be put up for adoption for what they did. Children are going to be put up for adoption. Linking to a church, corrupt funeral home, graveyard. Doing graveyard there in magic, okay, devil worshippers, so it's linking to some sort of satanic cult or coven. Who are a set of rats, street bums, who are dum-dum. The HIT man who was paid is helping the detective now. So they hired a HIT man to cover their back and tracks. Judges probably called for a gagging order. Masculine or feminine is not allowed to speak out about what they are doing because they want to get the job done. Alright, so judges probably called for a gagging order. And if masculine or feminine has tried to speak out, they've played nutty bar games, okay, corrupt coppers, yeah, they've always been recruiting new haters. They created generational curses and karma for their full bloodline for decades. And it is linking to a life insurance policy inside of their home and linking to trafficking. So they wanted to end masculine or feminine and quite possibly child or children, okay, and do trafficking, harvesting, dirty law exposed for cover-ups, took bribes. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Always needs a new victim to traumatise, because they're victimised, traumatised, use and abuse. So they're always looking for a new victim. This is what they like. Dark energy worker, passing away from spell work. This is probably the only blank card in the deck. So the blank, okay, the dead behind the eyes, these people, they're all linking together, joining the dots, solving cold cases. They're all dead behind the eyes. They're all dead behind the eyes. Families joined forces and now they're all getting locked up. Starting arguments to make you look bad, failed divine test. So this is this rage baiting, okay? Taking everything. We've got an ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Rage baiting, okay? Snatching everything. The Armageddon. A spiritual warfare. The fight between good and evil. Archangel Michael, Lucifer versus Archangel Michael versus Lucifer, the devil, the Satan. Okay? So they thought that teaming up with the devil, they was going to win. So linking to like a devil worshipping cult or coven, linking to a church, linking to a corrupt funeral home. Busted and raided. Ex-military. Fake ass friends. Been meeting on up. Discussing how they didn't want to see masculine or feminine, be happy, have their own money. They want to take everything, alright? We've got Journey in reverse, and they were strategizing how to bring about an ending to masculine or feminine, yeah. Strategizing how to bring an ending. We've got a good lady in reverse, so a female energy who wants to make out like they're a great person, strategizing how to bring an ending, scoop the money to masculine or feminine, POISON, to avoid going to prison with corrupt military. Wow. With corrupt military. POISON. oh, well, we'll just PISON them, don't we? And they're all like, yeah, that's a great idea. So they've just been going for it, and going for it, and going for it, and going for it, because they all just want to keep sleeping around with each other, sliding in each other's bed, bumping people off. So someone in this connection has done this before and got away with it. Someone in this connection has done this before and got away with it. Linking to child abduction, grooming, blackmail, brainwashing, black magic, MK Ultra for money, child trafficking. So they've snatched child or children, child trafficking. We got suing the government because the government is involved in snatching children, okay, with a lot of people. We got message in reverse, male, female, courthouse in reverse, occupation. They're trying to do a stitch up, trying to stitch masculine or feminine up for crime they've not committed. Could be some sort of money what was supposed to come in the purse, but they took that for themselves. Could have been for masculine or feminine's line of work, but they've took it. They don't want to be revealed for fakes, false, frauds, phonies, because they've been putting on a bloody good show, let me tell you that. Real unconcerned about their own actions, just more concerned trying to stop this from coming to light. Probably drugs trafficking. Someone who was caught in or dated masculine or feminine before involved. Someone who was caught in or dating, this could be somebody in like the police force or somebody from RAF, Navy, Army, Marine, or somebody linking to church. Working with a male. Or working with a male to help a male from family, from masculine or feminine's family, okay? And could have tried to sell a house or a home, or buy a house or home with stolen money, mature woman, because she wanted to come out of poverty. So she wanted to get involved, she wanted to come out of poverty, and she wanted to be able to buy her own home. Wow, what they will do for money, materialism, wealth, greed. It is mammon and an ex who for investigating in reverse sexual protection. No one will ever investigate it. We'll just send these prostitutes or these child prostitutes, and then we've got, or child like workers, that's what they want to call them, but they're not. The trafficking victims. Doing drugs. So they're all just off the tits all the time on drugs. We've got corrupt courthouse, busted. Probably drugging, masculine or feminine, to make out like they're some sort of major drug taker. They've done this with me. Drugged me, poisoned me, God knows how many times. Drugged me, poisoned me, God knows how many times, okay? Because they've been bearing evidence, local police force, Humberside Police, Hull Crown Court, Hull Magistrate, Millview, Miranda House, Westlands, they're involved in this, okay? UK government, Hull, like I say, Bridlington, Preston Police, they're involved in stuff like this too. And the UK military. So they'll call in the cavalry, alright? All the dirty, smelly, sweaty, stinky little bombs get involved, and they do. They get the smelliest, dirtiest, sweatiest, stinkiest little bombs who, you know, obviously because it's in like UK military, but this does happen around the world, they'll all act all posh and photos, you know, working with the royals, they act all posh and stuff like that. Which is mad, innit? A respectable member of the community, okay? You make sure there's not a crease in your clothes that's it stand there looking all dapper while the sex trafficking and murdering kiddies and poisoning people. All that crap. The phones are tapped. The known end is coming. Paid for gang stalking with this corrupt courthouse who likes to gang stalk. They love it. They do. Well, they are linking to Freemasons, and Freemasons, they are getting involved in gang stalking. So we've got illegal experiments and ethical human experimentation. Forcing power of attorney. And they're trying to stop a case from going to trial. Forged documents are being examined. Even using school kids to work for them. Tried to pay masculine or feminine ancestors to turn against them. They're demonically possessed. Linking to a premeditated robbery. Solving a cold case. Corrupt law paying for SEX workers. Copy of signature to claim assets, money. And a sister is involved. They are using children to attack. All lied on earth. Perjury. And trying to stop masculine or feminine from getting help. So then they'll have all the corrupt lawyers, judges, solicitors, attorneys, the corrupt coppers, the corrupt medical staff like NHS, for example. They'll get involved in the gang stalking, wed, witchery, and they're selling indecent images and videos. And then we've got deflection. Blaming someone else for your or their problems by painting themselves as victim. So they've got a victim mentality. They're doing all this, victimising masculine or feminine and child or children. And then they say, add a victim, add a victim, add a victim. Linking to some false tarot readers. Black collar crime, so the judge is well connected. Theft to money laundering, child, what have you. They will get life in prison. They've been doing stop and block justice spells. They all took money to pay off like debts. False evidence and bearing false witness, and this is going to hit worldwide news. So it's going to hit worldwide news. They tried to use masculine or feminine as a BLOOD sacrifice, human sacrifice, and then end yourself spells, and a lodge under investigation. So they tried to use masculine or feminine and child or children as a BLOOD sacrifice. They'll be arrested for attempted ending. Then we've got character assassination, malicious and unjustified harming of a person's good reputation, and a member of parliament, a politician, a political parties, House of Commons is involved. Stolen birth certificate, national insurance card, number, bank details, post, mail. So everything just keeps getting stolen, okay, and they're all joining forces, outnumbering masculine or feminine and child or children, and they're playing the victim, invading your privacy, stalking, spying. There's an overwhelming amount of evidence in this connection. They're doing be jealous of me spells. Be jealous of me. Be jealous of me. Do you like my little cherubby? My cherub. Adidas Originals. My t-shirt design. It's a good design, isn't it? So they've been going holiday resorts with stolen money. Holiday resorts with stolen money. Living a high life. I've been through this. And some, okay. Stolen identity, everything. Stolen money to my music. All of my work, just back-to-back house robberies. Back-to-back stealing my work, okay. Poisoning. RAPE. Went out for the count. And it, do you like that I is the original Adidas Original? You can't tell me that this ain't sick. Thanks Adidas for taking the idea on. And it created my favourite t-shirt in the whole entire world. Look. Ain't it good? Because I is the original. We've got twins involved. So that could be twin brothers, twin sisters, or a brother or sister who are twins, a false twin, a fake twin, or a fallen twin flame is involved. Witness intimidation, harmed or threatened, and they're about to experience God's wrath. Because it's linking to a church, we've got a clergy, priest, bishop, cardinal, preacher, pastor, pope, minister involved. And what they're doing is sympathy spells. Feel sorry for me. Voodoo, hoodoo, root work, and they want to be masculine or feminine to handle her. They have been under investigation for years for multiple crimes against masculine or feminine, and then we've got set up, trying to set masculine or feminine up, false claims, false accusations, unfounded accusations. Now they're all playing a victim, and a victim, and a victim, and a victim. So there is abuse of power, gross misconduct, abuse of power, gross misconduct. Military have been using direct energy weapons too. So military been using dark energy, like direct energy weapon. Discrimination. Unjust treatment, okay, for like ethnicity, race, sex, disability, or religious belief. So they're all Judas, okay. Sinister plots exposed. Racketeering. So we've got dishonest and fraudulent business dealings, commercial profit, extortion and bribery. So we've got racketeering, money laundering, probably embezzlement, plagiarism, stealing some sort of work. You took down a Cole or Curvin. Took down again, Cole or Curvin. I was all paid for gang stalking. You walked away. If I can't have you, no one can. So X is involved. If I can't have you, no one can. Who's been getting illegal protection. They was trying to find dirt on masculine or feminine, and they couldn't. So they wanted to create something by doing these like sacrifice, okay, these false reports, and then hired a hitman or hitwoman on the dark web. Wow, 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 wow. Just wow. Just wow. Paying for gang stalking, that hoodoo, voodoo, root work, running rings round these karmics. And now they're acting like they don't know masculine or feminine. Oh, we don't know who they are, what you want about. They wanted masculine or feminine's ending video uploaded to the dark web. With this corrupt courthouse, okay, who's very, 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 very evil. God's army is exposing them all for the love of money. Freemasons, Brotherhood, BLOOD, Earth's Luciferians, are lying on earth. Persecute, hostility, ill treatment. So, being treated very, very poorly, okay? Being treated very poorly, very poorly, very poorly. So we've got fraud, mail or wire communication, a scheme to defraud someone, and a material deception. And they're doing sick rituals on children. Heavy hearts, so many evil acts and deeds and unrepented sins. Because, well, they just get more and more money, power hungry, okay? It's unbelievable. Smear campaign too. A plan to discredit a public figure, false accusations. So they've been smearing masculine or feminine's reputation. Trying to keep you in isolation, easy to control you. So probably doing isolation spells, doing everything they can to keep masculine or feminine on their own. So nobody, okay, helps. Favours for immunity. They sold you out for clout. So a lot of people, sellouts, backstabbers, was doing it all for clout. And they've been caught on camera stalking and following. Blockage spells, okay, so that could be all the chakra blockages. Abuse videos uploaded to the dark web and attempted ending. So they wanted to S, abuse, masculine or feminine, and then end them, bang it on the dark web and monetise on that. After they took a load of money, okay, so they just keep getting worse and worse and more evil, more and more evil, more and more evil, more and more money power hungry, just more and more evil. 144,000 chosen ones, they stole from you and laughed about it. They've been laughing about it. Corrupt judge arrested, they've all been laughing about it. Everyone's gone in for a backstab with an evil sister. Wanted masculine or feminine's child or children in order to control masculine or feminine, and then tried to sell masculine or feminine on the dark web. Plan a premeditated ending when they're released, and then we have got graveyard rituals. So tried to sell masculine or feminine on the dark web. Wanted to take child or children with an evil sister as a form of control, and wanted to end child or children on the dark web too. Ugh. They're dying from spell work, sent, compulsive liars, can't talk the truth, set of compulsive liars. Well, if the devil worshippers, Luciferians, okay, they're never going to speak a word of the bloody truth. Try to infect masculine or feminine. That could be through P-E-I-S-O-N-E, masculine or feminine. Gone to a bar with stolen money, partying, celebrating, eating. It's like my family, ex's family, stuff like that. My brother, eating round town all the time, whilst getting involved in doing this to his own little sister. My mother, my father, my other sisters, foster sister. Full family's been involved in doing this. They thought there was the mafia. That's what happens when you're on too much crack. Okay, we've got car or bike accident. So someone in this connection, car or bike accident, trying to drive you insane, drove them insane. So they've tried to drive masculine or feminine insane. Stolen birth certificate, national insurance number, or card, bank details, post and mail. So full on stolen identity. Getting charged with countless crimes against you, locked up. So they're going to get charged with countless crimes, with these false reports, wrongful imprisonment, and they've been going to concerts and festivals with tickets at every stolen money, turn a blind eye. So probably, pictured on social media at these festivals, we've got a fake death certificate. So then they can say, we don't know, this is how masculine or feminine died, but they've been trying to end masculine or feminine and child or children for money. So they've done this before and got away with it. They have Ace of Swords, that's his truth, with a corrupt lawyer who wanted to think that it was all powerful, all teamed up to take masculine or feminine down, so they could transfer this money, wealth, onto them. They was jealous of a happy home, jealous of a happy home. Didn't want to bring justice. They've been trying to block justice with a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, who's well connected to evil, who went in for the backstab, because there's a lot of underhanded behaviour there. They're losing the job, along with these evil hospital staff, paid to P-R-I-S-O-N, masculine or feminine. They wanted clout, Someone's joining the dots, piecing the puzzle together. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They spent a lot of spell work on, a lot of money on spell work and spreading malicious gossip. Someone from family, childhood, someone from past. And then bullying online. An ex who doesn't want to face judgment, and doesn't want to lose. So they don't want to go and face judgment, and an ex who doesn't want to lose. If I can't have you, no one can. And quite possibly somebody with a gambling addiction and an SEX addiction. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who's smiling, thinking, yeah, that's a great idea. with a corrupt judge. Let's play nutty bar games, okay? We'll all go in for a vote in the courtroom, alright, and take masculine or feminine child or children. Could be happening to a feminine, okay, because they wanted to come out of poverty. They wanted masculine or feminine's destiny, okay? Could have had some money in an offshore overseas account. News about sneaky, deceptive behaviour. They wanted to be on a come up. I got to the top first. These absolute fools who just wanted to eat well. Very childish. Very childish. What they've done is heartbreaking, but they don't want to go to prison. This ex doesn't want to go to prison. But they're under divine judgment. They don't want to go to prison. Under divine judgment, okay, so they wanted to sacrifice masculine or feminine, act like the big man, gain power of attorney, and play these sick, sinister, corrupt, evil games. I don't act like big man. If I don't have power and control over you in the courtroom, then I can and I will, because they've been getting into some sort of illegal secret society because masculine or feminine doesn't want to come back and they just want to be in player mode, okay? So much corruption and injustice, but we're seeing through that. And they're trying to block some sort of a reunion, okay? It's a very dysfunctional family full of cowards. A dysfunctional family full of cowards who all work together. A dysfunctional family full of cowards, okay, who are always working to try and take masculine or feminine's destiny. So probably a destiny swap. Could be a Capricorn involved in repping everything away from masculine or feminine and then wanted to do some death spells and spread malicious gossip. So it could be a Capricorn involved who wanted to battle and compete, bring drama because they wanted to eat well and offload their karmic debt by sacrificing. There was a Capricorn involved. They was making deals to sacrifice masculine or feminine. They're losing control because they know they had to face judgment and they wanted to see masculine or feminine lose everything, lose control with all these attacks. Okay, so rage baiting, doing all this and then going, oh, there's something wrong with them. They need some mental health tablets. This is how they're operating in the UK. So this must be a worldwide thing. There's either a Virgo Taurus or a bad mother figure involved. Either a Virgo Taurus and a shit mother involved. So they've been working together with a shit mother. A very shit mother. Who just wanted to be on a come up. For a lie, look, wanted to be on a come up. Sneaky, deceptive, stalking, spying, lying, backing the masculine or feminine into a corner and expecting them not to stand up for themselves. They've got a lack of compassion, lack of empathy, lack of remorse. They just wanted some sort of gifts, whatever that may be. Money under the table, cigs, okay, shopping sprees, alright. Trying to block some sort of forward movement, going into another sacrifice with an ex. Three of Wands in reverse who doesn't want anyone to look into what they've been doing, even though they've been trying to bring drama and block masculine or feminine, any way, shape or form. And here we've got an attorney linking to a banker. An attorney, someone who works within a bank. Could be a foreign bank account. Got some money in a foreign bank account, maybe a Leo. Could be a Gemini. Could be an ex who wanted to be seen as a beast. Corrupt solicitor or lawyer. So many people involved. Lawyer wanted to get involved, okay. Because they wanted to piss up at a bar. Wanted to bring an ending. Didn't want to see masculine or feminine heal. They just wanted some sort of celeb treatment. So they invested, okay, in trying to shatter and exhaust masculine or feminine, wear them out, burn masculine or feminine's brain out, psychological warfare, okay, bullying from all angles, mental magic, the lot. And everyone going for sticking a boot in. Spell work over the children, heavy spell work over the children, heavy black magic over the children because they get found guilty, so a lot of spell work over the children. There's unrequited love there for the children there. They don't care about the children's safety, okay? Ruthless hometown, okay? Trying to block a union. They don't care about the child or children's safety, okay? They want either masculine or feminine ended, a children ended. Disgusting. But this is how my family, X's family, this is how it's all working in Hall, Bridlington, okay, Preston Police, NHS. They had it all mapped out. They've been dicing with masculine or feminine's life. They've all been betting. They've all been bidding. They've all been betting, okay? I bet I can do this, that, the other, rage bait, masculine or feminine, get them to lose control, call them nutty nutty baba, then they come out of poverty and got 10 of swords in reverse and make it look like they've ended themselves, and they're like, yeah, what about that? Evil. Surrounded by evil, okay, since a baby. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, or a ruthless warlock. So surrounded by a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a ruthless warlock. All working for it. Come up on the bank account, okay, or come up in like the physical ranking. Isolation spells, online stalking, wanted to sacrifice masculine feminine because they don't want that news to be out there on social media because they all wanted to come out of poverty, and they even end baby or babies. So baby enders, like they did with my cherubim, and tried to end me and my kids, sacrifice me and my kids multiple times, and did that to my cherubim, and then still did all the rituals, spiritually battering me, sexually degrading ritual, humiliation rituals, because they think it's a fun game and they all want clout for it. All my family want clout. But at least I've been able to create a decent t-shirt design, like idea. Used ID overseas to open up account in your name or masculine or feminine's name. So, an offshore overseas account. They're all mentally retarded from spell work backfiring, so they've got a slight retardation. They have a slight retardation, so they're more and more dumb now. They're more and more dumb, more and more derpy. Immune to POISON and black magic now. And we've got stalking for over a decade. So jealous of your success, they try to defame your name for fun. So a lot of jealousy. Karmic, hometown, soulless community deals with the devil. So basically, everybody has joined into a satanic cult, okay, performing satanic rituals and sacrifices, and it's a town full of soulless beings. A town full of soulless beings. They signed a contract in BLOOD with the devil to come against you. Ugh, all the fours there. Linking to corrupted courthouse. So linking to corrupted courthouse, they're doing BLOOD contract with the DEVIL like they are doing at Whole Crown Court. They are bums, gold diggers, set of bum bums. They will be named and shamed publicly, and they'll have to pay back everything they stole and pay compensation. Dirty stinking bum bums, aren't they? Dirty stinking bum bums who've got to pay everything back. Trying to set masculine or feminine up for unfounded crimes. So they're still trying to go for it, okay? Hates you because you spiritually outrank them, and they're at the bloody love spells, aren't they? SEX magic. Paper trail, forged documents found, caught. I don't know. So I'm going to leave that there. A full community is involved. Large group conspiring against masculine or feminine. Large group. All conspiring for the love of money that was never even theirs. Money, power hungry. Clapped out clout seekers, which is a shame. All shaking on hands. Being very childish. Clapped out clout seekers. Trying to create distractions, diversions. Taking gifts. Create confusion spells. Dirty stinking bum bums they are. Dirty stinking bum bums. It's just like Hull, full of dirty stinking street bum bums.